Guys, are you aware that Kwara State was attacked last night? Why is Kwara State so much targeted by these bandits? There is no month that comes and go that you will not hear that these guys were attacked in Kwara State, especially since after Donald Trump declared Nigeria as a country of particular concern. These guys have been launching attacks in so many parts of the country, especially in the northeast and some part of Middle Belt. Benue State have been the one receiving the highest blow from the Middle Belt, Benue and Kogi.
6 people fear killed in Kwara State. This one so what they follow now the gist, my people. So now one of the most deadliest terrorist attack we don't happen for Nigeria so far. And so far, our government will do anything. They still know they shake them. Instead of that, they will tell you say Nigeria is the most peacefulest country in the world. In short, as you want to talk now, they will tell you say na AI because now the new one way they do now. Like as Sandamo Shombole now carry OS enter inside private jets now. Tell us what we see no be real say na AI. When
Breaking news. President Tinubu asked Wike to halt the impeachment of Governor Fubara. Isn't that a good news? We are all shying away from the important topic here. And we are looking at it like Fubara is playing the game of the masters. Fubara has beaten Wike at the game of Wike in Wike's backyard by joining APC. That is true. So Wike don't have any mouth anymore to speak to Fubara. That is true. But there's something important we need to learn here. Why would the president of a country telling a minister, a former governor of a state, not to impeach the sitting governor of his state? Where the F does it happen? There is a good news about Nigeria, guys. It's not always bad news every time. Let's listen to this video and learn one or two.
State of MMA. 6 a.m. We just came down from our plane. 5:58. There's no light.
That is International Airport in Nigeria, Lagos International Airport, as early as 5:58 a.m. That is approximately 6 o'clock in the morning. The first point of entry, there is no lights. There is no electricity, and you people will have...
Hello guys, how are you all doing? So I bring to you sad news coming from Nigeria, especially from Kwara State. So yesterday, Fulani henchmen unalive 162 civilians, innocent civilians. Guess what has happened? Nothing. What? Nothing. Why is it that these people always attack the innocent children? Why is it that they always attack children in the suburb? What is going on? What has President Tinubu said? President Tinubu has assigned military to go into Kwara State. What is going on? Can't you see that every time you hear that the Fulani henchmen has in some states or in some, it's always in the villages. Just to show you that these villages needs to be protected than people living in the city. Because there are no police, there are no policemen in the villages. That's why they always go, they always use those children in the villages as their target. Despite the fact that military troops got into Nigeria and you say, the US deployed their troops yesterday in Nigeria. Only that same day, 162 Nigerians were part. What is going on, Nigerians? What is really going on? And I saw videos of some ministers. Nigerian ministers are saying, ever since President Tinubu came into power, President Tinubu has tackled insecurity. Instead, ever since President Tinubu came into power, the insecurity in Nigeria has worsened. Like every blessed day, Nigerians are seeing heaven. Every blessed day, Nigerians are seeing their creators. Every blessed day, and nothing is being done. Nothing. Anyway, guys, if you're new to my channel, you have to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your comment. Guys, please take a look and watch how Nigerians are reacting to this.
This country will keep it. Baba, the massage leg. Good. Baba, the massage leg for private jet. These people like enjoyment. Premium standard enjoyment. Now they do. Welcome to Nigeria.
State, or you talk about the northeast Borno State, or you talk about Kaduna. These guys have been launching series of attacks on unalive people day in, day out. Guys, what is really happening? According to the report, terrorists suspected to be bandits have launched a deadly attack on Woro and Noku community in the Kayama local government area of Kwara State, buying more than 10 villagers and raising several houses in coordinated assault that plunged the area into fear and mourning. Sahara reporters gathered that the incident occurred on Tuesday evening when the armed assailant believed to be operating from the dense forest of the Boku National Park in neighboring Niger State invaded the rural settlement at approximately 6 p.m. Residents said that the attackers arrived in large numbers, shooting sporadically and causing widespread panic as villagers fled for safety. Eyewitness told Sahara Reporter that the gunmen moved from house to house, setting buildings ablaze and forcing residents to abandon their homes. Several villagers were reportedly caught in the crossfire as they attempted to escape, while others were buried in their homes. Guys, this is serious. Many families have been displaced, with survivors seeking refuge in nearby communities. Why is Kwara State so much targeted by these people? What is really happening in Kwara State? Because every month that comes and goes, Kwara State must receive very heavy blow from these guys, and nothing is going on about it. The government will just come and condemn it and they will go back to sleep. What is happening will continue happening.
Over 30 people were killed in Katsina. And in Katsina, in Doma community in Katsina, over 30 people were killed. Now, over 162, at least 170, about 200 people were killed in Katsina by bandits. If you look at these images, if you look at the videos, you cry, you weep. These are innocent Nigerians, just massacred for no just reason. They haven't done anything wrong. Nigeria is actually bleeding. Nigeria is bleeding. And nobody's saying anything about it. Nobody cares. We are so used to Nigerians dying every day that we don't care. Houses were touched, they were burned down. Men, women, children were killed, were unalived. And nobody has said anything. Our security is a very grave concern. Our security needs to be fixed in Nigeria. Our security needs to be fixed in Nigeria. Nigerians are dying. Nigerians are dying.
3 elderly Mieti Allah leaders has been arrested in Kwara State as the ones sponsoring banditry and terrorism in Kwara State. Guys, according to Sahara Reporters, 3 senior members of the Mieti Allah Cattle Breeders Association has been arrested for allegedly aiding multiple kidnapping operations and banditry linked to Fulani bandits. A security report reveals that this arrest involved elderly Fulani elders, as all of them are over 60 years old. This is serious. The 3 suspects faces allegation of sponsoring bandit groups that had been terrorizing the region. These members of Mieti Allah has also reportedly confessed to facilitate several kidnapping operations, providing support to criminal networks responsible for the abduction across Kwara State. According to reports, the ongoing coordinated military airstrikes and ground troop operations have targeted terrorists and kidnappers' hideouts across part of Ifelodun, Edu and Patiji local government areas of Kwara State, resulting in the destruction of several camps and the neutralization of many suspected bandits.
The effrontery, the audacity to say that content creators are demarketing Nigeria. Imagine foreigners coming into your country, there is no light. They won't even be able to see, to carry their luggage. Their luggage won't even come out. Because for that thing to be on and roll to bring out their luggage, you need electricity to power it. That is international airport in Nigeria. And let me remind you that Mr. Festus Keyamo, the Minister of Aviation, right? The aviation department in Nigeria and aerospace were given over 80 billion naira allocation in 2026 allocation. About 87 billion. That is the allocation for them. But an international airport don't have lights. Mind you, I have experienced that in Owerri in 2024. In Owerri Airport, there was no light. I had to use my mobile phone, the touchlight on my mobile phone, to see the toilet in order to ease myself. I couldn't even ease myself because it was all messy. The floor was full of wee-wee, full of manually on the floor. I couldn't get in. You know the roller where they bring out your luggage? You know where it wasn't working. When the people bring out the luggage, yeah, there was a broken space there. From there, they will bend down and bring the luggage into the hall where we were waiting for our luggage. Then they will call your name. You come and confirm and take your luggage. There was no light in Owerri Airport. So you see things like that. I have seen it before in Nigeria. But I have never ever in my life believed it can happen in an international airport. Now, people like Rain or Mockery will tell you that you should stop demarketing Nigeria if an international airport can be seen at that state. See, there's power shortage. It happens in every country. Don't get me wrong. Power shortage do happen, but not places like airports. Because when it happens, there should be an alternative. There's always a backup plan because they need constant electricity. But it's a shame though. It's a shame that this things happen in 2026. And we still call these motherfuckers politicians. These people are criminals, man. These law are criminals. They need to be jailed for life. That's where they belong. Mr. Festus Keyamo, you can actually do better. Who is Wike? If not that we are living in the Lulu land. If not that we are all messed up in the head. All of us, youth of particular concern, all of us are well educated, well read, but we all act like Mumu from the zoo. If not that we are all fucked up in the head. Are we supposed to be focusing on Fubara joining APC and beating Wike at his own game? Is that supposed to be the topic? Who is Wike to make that move to impeach a sitting governor? Who is he? The emperor, the conqueror. Somewhat powerful and strong because we made it so. We allowed it. We come on socials, we curse out, we abuse, we think it's going to solve the problem. You people are shying away from the main problem here. The points of discussion, you people are not reaching it. All of you are looking at irrelevancies. Look at the news now. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu intervened. He's telling Wike to stop the impeachment of Fubara. And he gave Fubara condition that Wike remains the leader. And Wike must be respected. Respected how? Let Wike go and mind his office in Abuja. His time is done. He doesn't have a say. He's done. Wike will be minding his business in Abuja as the Minister of FCT. Technically, Governor of FCT. Then Wike will also be coming to Rivers State to impeach a sitting governor in Rivers State. Wike remains the leader. Leader of what? Leader of APC? Leader of PDP? Where is he standing? One foot in APC, strong in APC, very solid in APC, campaigning for APC, buying buses for APC, and trying to impeach a sitting governor of APC. The other foot, the weaker foot in PDP, causing mayhem in PDP, causing serious nuisance in PDP. And we are all clapping at it. That's how politics is played. So Wike is a leader of APC in Rivers State and also leader of PDP in Nigeria. Is that what you're telling me? Or leader of PDP in AP State, in Rivers State? Is that what you're telling me? Whereas in other states, state governors are the leaders of APC, but only Rivers State, Wike must be respected. Make all of us now. Make all of us they ginger each other up. They celebrate nonsense. Make we celebrate rubbish. But remember, these leaders, most of them, yeah? Most of them, their children get dual citizenship. They can jack at any time. They have access to private jets. They can jack at any time. Make all of us they celebrate Mumu for Nigeria, thinking it's normal. All of you are shifting and shying away from the main conversation we should be having. You people are looking at it like Fubara has played the game of chess. He has played Wike. Is that how politics is played in a functioning system? If not that, a lot of us are living in the Lulu land. If not that, all of us have some score in the head. Something is wrong. People are saying we use our head, knock war when they burn us. Where all of us go just a reason one side. Everybody just a reason that side they go. Nobody want to think.
To be honest, I don't really know what is going on. I don't really know. I really feel sorry. Like some Nigerians will be saying, I don't know. You know, there was this one tweet Namibia said about Nigeria that God will not allow you to be born in Nigeria unless you offended him. What has Nigerian civilians, Nigerian citizens done to offend God? What is really happening? Security, nothing. This man removed subsidies. That subsidy is to manage expenditure. But what is going on? I saw one video of a Nigerian senator He's been caressing massaging the leg of one South African lady. And when the video was trending online, he says it's an AI. And this same lady asked Nigerians to stop insulting her. They should go and blame their senator. Can you imagine? But the same video, your senator says it's what? It's AI. Guys, what is really going on? What is really going on? Nigerians are just tired. They are just tired. What these people, democracy does not work in Africa. What these people are voting for, it's not what they are giving to them. Let Nigerians vote for who they want to vote for. Right now, their politicians are preparing for 2027 election. In 2026, even despite the fact that insecurity has been a major problem in Nigeria, they don't care. Hunger, Nigerians are crying, dying of hunger. They don't care. They are using this money now to prepare for next year, buying cars to give to people so that they can win election. Imagine they use 2 years to rule, 2 years to prepare for election. Is that not crazy? Is that not crazy? How would they be using 2 years to prepare for election? If they were really doing well, would they have campaigning right now in 2026 election that is next year? All Nigerian musicians, all Nigerian actors and actresses, all Nigerians popular influencers. Is it APC? They have used them. Tinubu has used them all to campaign for his election. The world is watching. President Tinubu knows the world is watching. Donald Trump is watching. So he cannot mess up this time. So he's looking for every opportunity to win everywhere. But win everywhere, and the people really want to. Does the people really want to vote for this man? Because we see a lot of youth coming out to give him 100 million. Now they want him to be the president. He has been doing an amazing job. Until those who are supporting this presidency, until one of your siblings or your family member dies of insecurity, the people will never support this man. Because this man is not doing anything for Nigeria. Say this man, 2 years in power, he has spent how many billions just to be traveling from one country to another? Hey, when I see news happening in Nigeria, when I see what is happening in Nigeria, you'll be like, God, better than my country, better than my country. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop a comment. YK is there with Fabiora or whatever. The President Donald Trump asked YK to stop the impeachment. Can you imagine what is really going on? People have been asking, is it that YK is bigger than Donald Trump? Isn't that YK is bigger than President Tinubu? But people are more saying that Ngomi is bigger than Nigeria. What is going on? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. See you. Bye.